Hi, this presentation is based on research on programming languages used to develop games. In this presentation, we will talk about game types, game code kind, and programming languages used to generate the code. In our research, we have identified many programming languages, which we categorize into three types. The first one is primary programming languages used to create games. Second one is scripting languages used to write game simulation codes. And the final is languages developed by industries for their games. So before talking about game programming, we have to know what is game programming. Playing a computer is one thing, but how are these games produced? Could I make my own computer games? How do companies bring together the art, music, stories and meld it together and form an interactive experience? To sum this process, like a complex dark art that they neither understand or feel, that only large companies with millions of funding and masses of staff are capable of doing. A subset of program developed is the programming of the computer. Console or arcade games are often engaged in by professional game programmers. Many novices may program games as a hobby. Some software engineers students program games as an experience for learning a program languages or operating system. Video games were introduced as a commercial entertainment medium in 1971, become the base for a new entertainment. In the late 1970s and 1980s, in the United States and Japan and Europe, the video industry has experienced sustained growth for over 2 decades to become $11 billion, which computed the motion picture industry as the most profitable entertainment industry in the world. Also, we can talk about the history. So we are moving to brief history of game technology. In 1972, the phone game has released, but it is implemented in low-level animation. The second commercial release game is Zoke, which is implemented in 1980s. Also, it is a high-level interpreted language. The third commercial game is Doom, which is implemented by using C language. The fourth one is Unreal. It is developed by using C++ and Java style scripting. Also, the fifth one in the slide is developed in 2005 and 2006, which is used to play in Xbox 360 device, PlayStation, and with 6 to 8 hardware threads. And the final part of the game in this slide is the next console generation unified or CPU and GPU. This slide is about game designing. The following parts are game design modules, and I am going to explain the main modules of these game design. First, look into rendering. It means the process of generating an image from a module by means of computer program. The next is pixel shading. It is the process which will shade the pixel, often execute on a graphic process unit. It adds 3D shading and light effects to pixels in an image. The next one is game world simulation. is the imitation of some real thing, and the scripting and compiler technology is scripting a language or extension language which is used to control the game and application. The compiler technology means by that only we are running and executing the program or game. The GCC is the widest used compiler. The final part is the user interface. It will provide a link between user and the computer, play a game.